10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alrighty guys, I'm very sorry, I just came back. I'm in such a kerfuddle right now, but anyways, welcome to the Masters Gaming Series Dota 2 tournament. My name's Nino, I'm going to be your English caster for today, and we have Mr.No with us as well, so hopefully he can get me back on my feet, because I feel like I've just crashed down a cliff. Yeah. Holy crap.
Hello everyone, and alright, today we have TP.Kece versus AthmosFear. AthmosFear, yeah?
AthmosFear. I think it's AthmosFear. Yeah, let's not even go for pronunciation, okay?
5 seconds.
Alright, I guess I'll go into the drafting phase then. Jeez. Yeah. Alright, so for the moment we have 2 bans from both teams. Not basically 2 bans from both teams. You have a Razor and also a Terrorblade band. Terrorblade ban from AthmosFear. My goodness, that's not helping, but typically you don't see Terrorblade bans in the first phase because he is that niche hero, and normally you see these you normally see him banned really early if you feel that the opposing team actually plays a very good Terrorblade and they would not be afraid to pick it up early. So I feel this is going to be a respect ban to someone on the Prime. I think this is a respect ban because you don't see him picked up first phase.
Of course, definitely. I think right now he's not as OP as before anymore, but still, I think he's still a strong hero to me. He's kind of, if you don't shut him down, he gets a few items, he just shoot you with some blast cannons, especially the third skill, Metamorphosis.
Yeah, he feels like a Naga Siren. I've seen teams play him. Normally they'll try and basically 4v5 the opposing team, giving their Terrorblade that space so he can get his items up and he can eventually rat for the team. And when he's actually really, you know, he's really farmed up, it's hard to take him down without 2 or 3 hero commitments. Because if you don't actually kill the Terrorblade properly, chances are he might actually get a return kill just because he can sunder a poor support that's trying to help with this gank. So Terrorblade, very strong hero. We're not going to see him anyway. And also, we get the Death Prophet ban and the Centaur Warrunner ban, so 2 great heroes as well. 1 mid lane Dominator eliminated, as well as the really good... Don't tell me I did not put... It's okay, man.
Okay, brace yourself. Ogre Magi is incoming. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's 100 rares right there. It's Ogre Magi.
Every time you put rares, it just hasn't happened. So I have a feeling we're not going to see a PS pick Ogre Magi, but it could happen. But instead you get Brewmaster from Prime, so he was not banned, so definitely going to be a very strong pickup here for the Prime. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to call them Atmosphere because it's easier, but I'm pretty sure they were prepared for the Brewmaster pick because they knew they didn't ban it, and they knew that the Prime wouldn't ban it because they obviously did the 2 bans first. So they're probably aware of the Brewmaster that was going to be the first pick, and they're probably going to have to counter pick it with either their first 2 picks or later on during the draft, and just hopefully accumulate the right heroes to really counterplay a Brewmaster, because he is a very strong hero. If you don't have those couple of heroes with the specific spells, like particularly stuns and silences to keep the Brewmaster in place before he can split, you're going to have a lot of trouble dealing with the Brewlings.
Well, to me, Brewmaster is a real strong hero. He is a strong hero because he always gets banned out in the first phase. If you leave him through the pool, you must have something up your sleeve to counter this Brewmaster, because to me he's really a good fight controller, especially with his Primal Split. He's just spreading all the supports, the team fight. While Atmosphere, they pick up the Scarab Mage, a usual counter to Brewmaster, the instant silence from the Ancient Seal. So
yeah, I like this pick. Very good pick. I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually going to be paired up with the Ogre Magi, because Scarab Mage and Ogre Magi, they are a really good support duo. They both have really good, They really have good skill sets that really complement each other. You can literally get kills with these 2 supports if they pick it up. Now keep in mind, this is a big fat if, because you might not even see an Ogre Magi during the first phase. We have seen one team, I have anyway, they picked him last. So they'd never forget about our 2-headed friend here.
Yep. So let me give you some statistics here. In this tournament, Master Gaming Series Dota 2 tournament, Ogre Magi has been the most picked hero, so I'm not surprised at all. And the second most picked is Skyrim Mage. Third, guess what?
There
It's
we go.
Tie Hunter. So,
And Ogre Magi.
alright, we got all three. It makes more sense now. It's all part of the plan. It's going.
It's all the melee heroes that are the most picked. All the melees, they leave the ranged heroes except for Death Prophet. She's the exception. She's 100% band pick quality.
You're close. 95.
Oh, 90. Do you actually keep
close.
these stats?
Yeah, I tend because I have nothing much to talk like you, but so I have something to show off too, in case
Okay.
I can't talk much.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. So yeah, TP.Kece, they went for a ban. They went for a ban on Medusa here. Well,
She's a good carry hero. She's got great team fight with the Stone Gaze, and you can tell that AthmosFear, they're actually looking towards a team fight lineup. But do they really want a team fight against a Brewmaster lineup? They have to really draft. Or actually, yeah, but they didn't pick her up anyway. It would have been a great pick if they want to go for the team fight lineup. I think he's actually going to be a counter initiate Tide Hunter. The only issue is it doesn't hit the Brewlings. It will hit everyone else too.
alright.
So I think this Tide Hunter, he's more of a hero to fall back to if you're being initiated on, because the Ravage, because it hits such a wide radius, it creates space for your team to either get away or try to initiate those team fights themselves.
Well, on the bright side, if you see here, both team has like really strong team fight control. You have the Ravage up against the Primal Split here, and the supports, Ogre Magi up against Skyrim Mage. Both are really strong supports to me. Especially, I love playing Skyrim Mage. He's a squishy hero, but he deals a lot of damage. This the thing about him.
Yeah, this Skyrim Mage, though, he's got to watch his positioning, because I'm pretty sure Brewmaster's going to snipe him down every time. The Brewmaster, like the Brewlings, just ripped him to shreds in these team fights, so he has to stay at the very back, otherwise he will be that first target.
He's dead. If he gets Thunderclap, Primal Split, he's dead. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide there. And
Yeah.
AthmosFear here, third pick for them. So they have their off laner here, I would say. I don't see any way they're going for the support Tie Hunter, which is really unorthodox. So they might want to pick up another support first before showing up their more cores or something. So let's see.
We could see, we've seen some teams actually pick up their last support literally last in the draft. It's a very rare occasion, but I'm pretty sure it's because they feel that they needed to pick the cores up before they potentially got banned. So I'm not too sure. What do they want to put with the Scarith Mage? They could put him with the Jakiro. There is still the Jakiro in a pool. He's very tanky.
Well, Jakiro is most fifth pick hero, so I'm not surprised if they want to pick it up right now for AthmosFear. It's still a strong hero to me, strong harassments, but you have to understand though, Jakiro and Scarif Mage both are ranged and both are not that squishy. I mean, not that tanky. Jakiro may be tanky in the early game.
Yeah, Jakiro, he's kind of like a ranged Ogre Magi, and also AoE compared to Ogre Magi, who's actually a single target hero until he gets to level 6 for his Ignite. But it's actually a third pick Tinker here for AthmosFear, so that's most likely going to be their mid laner up against the Brewmaster. Do you know the stats on Tinker versus Brew lineups?
No way, I can tell that, but I can say something about Tinker. Tinker does not really have that high win rate because he gets shut down easily. So they need to protect this Tinker, get his early BOT, rat the game out, but however, Bat Rider gets picked here, so I'm not sure.
Bat Rider, this is a very big pick as well, especially against a Tinker. That means that the Bat here is going to have the chance to try and go for the lasso when he's jumping between lanes. So this Tinker's going to have to play very careful with this Bat on the map. Because if he gets that lasso, that's going to be a dead Tinker. And chances are the Prime, I'm pretty sure they'll definitely go to push those towers, either forcing a buyback from Tinker, or if he can't buy back, his team's going to have to either 4v5 or actually give up the tower. Because it's hard. I'm going to say the Prime, for the moment, they have the better team fight until AthmosFear has that farm Tinker where he's not going to die instantly or actually be some utility for his team. But yeah, the Tinker's going to be very vulnerable, and actually they're using a lot of reserve time, down to 4 seconds, and they pick up a Venomancer.
Well,
This Venomancer, is this going to be a support Veno? I've seen cores before, but
it doesn't work well. I would say it's support Venomancer here, so
yeah.
I'm not sure about this Venomancer pick because, well, looks they have some disable from the Ravage, so they pick up the Venomancer to deal some damage with the Poison Nova. What if the enemy team's got like a few BKB? What is this two heroes gonna do? It's especially Tinker too. I mean all four. If the enemy picks up the early blink BKB, I don't think Atmosphere can go up against TP.Kece at all.
They're either going to have to commit to a full magical lineup or go for a heavy physical right clicker right now. So what are a couple of options you think are open to them? I actually think Necrophos, if they want to go for that heavy magical lineup. Necrophos is still in the pool and he's a great hero.
Well, it's legit, to be honest. Necrophos, people say he's not a strong late game, but to me, he can definitely win you games right away with that disable on buyback, which is really important.
Yeah.
And, well, they could pick it up, but if they get shut down in the early game, I'm not sure if they can recover from the Atmosphere lineup.
Yeah, it will be very hard, and we have a Disruptor pickup, so Disruptor is a hero that we rarely see in the C scene. I'm not too sure why. He is a great hero. I play him a lot myself, and he's got some great utility. The only issue with him, though, is he needs levels. He desperately needs levels to actually stay relevant into the game. The moment he falls off, he starts becoming really easy food, and he's actually also very susceptible to getting picked off, so he's going to have a lot of trouble this game, but I have a feeling that the reason they picked the Disruptor up is simply because of the Tinker. They want to use the Glimpse on him just so that he can't run away, as long as they can get that vision on him.
I can tell you, Faceless White pick is incoming, because if you see here, it's really synergized well with the Static Storm, and they need some AoE disable here, so I would say Faceless White fits perfectly for the Prime Kece here. And they even ban out the Naga Siren, which is a potential counter to Faceless White.
Yeah.
I can see
actually, do you think Atmosphere might actually pick up the Void themselves? It would be pretty good for them too.
Actually,
might be greedy, but I don't know. I feel like it could work.
Well,
they got no time left. They picked the Juggernaut. They had no time left, so they just said, okay, let's go Juggernaut. This is going to be an aggressive tri-lane, without a doubt.
It's really strong.
I like their tri-lane.
To be honest, Juggernaut plus Skyrock Mage is one of the strongest dual combo ever. Okay, Morphling.
Ooh.
I'm wrong. Well, they need right click damage, so Morphling will offset late game or even early game. Some really nice farm from him would secure game for them.
Yeah, but don't count out the Juggernaut. We have seen some pretty heavy carry Juggernauts. The double Refresher Orb Aghanim Juggernaut Ultimate. Were you there when I casted a game with the Refresher Juggernaut?
Of course, I was watching the whole game.
It
was heartbreaking to see Necrolite to lose that game. Necrolite.
Oh my goodness, that game was amazing. It was so back and forth, and it looked like that the Juggernauts team was going to lose, but then just with a couple of those clutch kills, they did secure it. So that was a great game. Guys, if you're watching this in the client, definitely go and download it. I'm not sure what the game was, actually. Do you know what the teams were?
I forgot to. There's so many teams. 356 in this tournament here. So if you ask me to remember 356 names, good luck. Have fun, guys.
Place, but for the moment, I'll let you introduce the teams.
Sure. Alright, no, we can't because we are a pause. It's not called Dora game, so. First of all, we're gonna start with some strategic pause here. Both teams just come together, guys. What should we do? So this is the strategic pause. It's always
strategic pause.
Yep. Tactical pause? Nah, not really. But oh well. On the dire side, we have TP.Kece here. Is it how you pronounce your name? Kece?
It's if you go for Indonesian pronunciation, it's TP.Kece.
Okay, TP.Kece. Thank you very much. Dominic play on the Ogre Magi. NSK play on the Disruptor. Annoying play on the Bad Rider. Nick Black play on the Brewmaster. Last but not least, Blue Orzael play on the Morphling.
Alright, so I can't actually find the replay, but I guess that's okay. If you guys want to go look for it, I guess that's fine. You might have to go through it. Games though, so definitely enjoy yourselves in that department. But I'll introduce the Radiant. On the side, of, I forgot the team's name. AF. Oh, it was
AthmosFear.
AthmosFear. Okay, so on our Tidehunter, it's gonna be played by that Black.
This is a replica of Black.
I guess it's a replicate Black.
Yep.
It's a morphling that's pretending to be.
Yep, definitely.
Tidehunter.
True story.
Oh my goodness. So we have Soren on our Venomancer. Does it look like they're going to go for dual lanes? It looks like dual lanes. Venomancer's kind of hanging around here. Thinking about it. We have a stand-in playing on the Tinker. His name is Kale. Down on in the bottom lane we have Liesel? I guess it's Liesel on our Juggernaut. And then lastly on our support Scarith Mage we have Gabriel AK. So for the moment, it actually looks like it's going to be pretty standard lane, so they're not going to go aggressive. I'm a bit disappointed with this. Doing an aggressive trialing with the heroes that they actually have would be really great for them, just because getting those kills would be pretty easy. They start off with the Scarith Mage slow, then follow up with the Venomancer Gale, and then they can just have the Juggernaut to spin.
And it's not about just killings, but also shutting down the Morphling farm, slow his farm down. That's the objective of aggressive trialing. So now they have like to compete against the Morphling late game here. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure why Scarif Mage going for a level 1 Ancient Seal here. Can you explain this?
Well, it actually could be when they go for that first gank, they go for the Ancient Seal, so he can't try and go for the Firefly, follow up with the Gale from the Venomancer if it hits. Now keep this in mind, I've played Venomancer before, and sometimes you just miss your Gale, and you don't know how, but it just misses. So there's a chance that it may miss. But I'm pretty sure the players, they are comfortable with the Venomancer. So if it hits the Juggernaut, he can follow up with the spin. Now, it only amplifies magical damage, doesn't it? Causing it to take additional magic damage from spells. So the thing is with the Venomancer Gale is that at level 1, there's only strike damage. There's no damage over time. So I'm a little bit concerned as to why they went for the Ancient Seal. Maybe they weren't aware that there's no damage over time.
Well,
the spin's physical. Oh no, spin's magical.
Yeah,
never mind.
Spin's magical, but however, just imagine if you have concussive shot instead. I think the chances of killing it would be higher because, example, this Scarif Mage walks near and he get off the Ancient Seal, but if Venomancer doesn't land his Gale, what is he gonna do? Well, if you have concussive shots, you start off with a concussive shot and then go on with the Venomous Gale, the chances of killing is so high.
And also, if you went with the slow, so going on with how you said getting the slow would have been better, also the Bat has boots, so they need to hit this Gale, otherwise they're not getting the kill at all. Like, I don't see this kill happening unless that slow actually hits. Because he's going to be moving way too fast for them. Like, no one on this... Actually, there's only boots on the Scarif Mage, but no one else in this tri-lane actually has boots. So if the Juggernaut had it, then maybe it'd be okay, but he just went for the farming build. Not actually going to go aggressive. So, unfortunately for me, I don't know. I kind of don't agree with them not trying to contest the Morphling's farm. So, yeah.
Well, at least I have played some games of Scarif Mage. Usually you will go level 1 Arcane Bowl, because imagine you're just making sure this bad rider doesn't come into the lanes, doesn't get any EXP at all. That's really good. But with level 1 Ancient Seal, good luck. I'm not sure how you're gonna harass this bad rider out of the lane at all.
So what's the Venomancer doing? He's kind of roaming around. He hasn't put any points into any of his skills yet, so we don't know if he's going to go for that Gale. Kind of there to harass the Brewmaster, I guess, so kind of helping the Tinker out. And now there's a hasted Ogre Magi coming into the top lane. Tide, he only has Anchor Smash, he's got no Kraken Shell, so he's not going to be able to actually dispel any of these disables coming in his way. Though he's being sandwiched in by the two supports. There's actually going to be the Kinetic Field. Morphling, he has no waveform. He's only got the Morph but I think this Tidehunter, he is dead. He's dead anyway, so unfortunately for him, he does die. TP.Kece getting first blood. Easy first blood too.
Easiest first blood of their life, just starting off with some right clicks from Ogre Magi and the Ignite, really strong slow there.
Yeah, I don't know why the Tidehunter actually decided to hang around. Like, he kind of danced around the trees as if he wanted to stay within EXP range, but I think staying alive would be high on your priority list for the early game.
Well, he didn't expect that. But there's a ward here. He should have seen the Ogre Magi with the haste, I think. He should have seen it.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just didn't see it. Sometimes it happens. You're so focused on trying to get something that a couple of, you could say, typical things just seem to miss your sight. It has happened. All to the best of us.
Of course. One is perfect. The creep wave is a little bit drunk here, but oh well. What? Alright, it's going to take the ring, but it's fully creep wave from mid tower here. This is Nino supporter, just the creep wave chasing after you. And alright, no. Creep is back. Alright, getting back to the bottom lane here, look at this Bad Rider compared to the TIE Hunter who has 0 lost hits. This Bad Rider is getting a lot out of this off lane. And he already has his magic stick here, which is really strong against Skyroth Mage, but yeah, really strong. And now the Venom's also spamming his Plague Ward here.
I don't know about the Plague Wards.
The one Plague Ward does nothing except you're giving away the goal here. Look at that.
Yeah, and actually Skyroth Mage taking a little bit of damage here from the offlaner. So this is actually a very big mistake coming out from AthmosFear. They should not let this Bat Rider control their tri lane. If you're having one hero control 3, they miss a kill here actually on the Tide Hunter, but having one hero control 3 in your safe lane, that's a big deal. You need to actually get rid of them.
That moment when you have a Bad Rider diving for your supporter against 3 heroes.
Although he might actually get caught out here if they go for him. Skyroth Mage, he's trying to run away from his life. He's going to get napalmed again. One more right click and he's dead. How? He might get caught here. No, the Bat Rider's too fast. There's no boots on the Juggernaut, so he's going to get away. Oh my goodness, this tri lane here for AthmosFear just not going their way. Oh my goodness.
To be honest, AthmosFear lost every single lane. Even mid here, if you take all the last hits. Brewmaster has 16 lost hits compared to Tinker who has only 7.
So what's the Ogre Magi doing here? Is he trying to look for the courier?
Yeah,
he gets pinged out there.
Well, it works all the time in pubs, but I'm not sure whether it works in a competitive game where, you just stand there, wait for the bottle to arrive to the solo mid, and easiest courier of your life.
Normally you'd sit up there at about the minute mark, wouldn't you? Because that's normally when the courier starts coming out. Minute and a half, even 2 minutes if they get the later bottle.
No, he's correct because Tinker went for no talisman here, so he went for that.
Actually, if he just hangs, oh no, they're actually gonna go for the Tinker kill here instead. There's gonna be the clap, there's gonna be the ignite and the stun. He's dead without a doubt. Oh goodness.
I think Ogre Magi might fall here. He will fall indeed.
Yeah, he actually does. So a little return kill there for Tinker, but it's not much. He only gets the EXP. He only gets the gold, not the EXP, because he was dead.
Oh my god, look at this Bad Rider. He has 19 last hits. Compared to as a carry Juggernaut who has 11 last hits.
We'll take a look at the graphs, because I'm actually really interested to see how this has actually impacted the graphs, and it's actually a 3k EXP advantage to TP.Kece. Whereas in terms of gold, they're closing in on 3k. So it's only 4 minutes into the game, and if you're actually this far ahead already, that means you're probably going to snowball unless you lose a very big team fight. And I don't actually see this happening, especially with the kind of lineup they have.
We're a Tide Hunter who has 0 lost hits. I'm not sure about this. He can't even go into stack his Ancient. It's gonna hurt him a lot. He's not gonna have that early Blink Dagger at all.
No,
not even boots. Alright, he's close to his boots at least.
And there's arcane boots actually on that Ogre Magi. He is so far. 5-minute arcane boots on your 4th position Ogre Magi. That's absurd. Actually, I think he's even 5th position at some stage. Never mind. And Bat Rider getting another kill on the Skyroth Mage, and he's gonna get away from the Juggernaut again. This is tragic. This is probably the worst possible scenario anyone would ever encounter during the early game.
Definitely, and Juggernaut might fall here if Ogre Magi want to dive, because he sees Juggernaut has no mana for Blade Fury. But he decided to go for the mid lane instead. Shutting down the Tinker is more important.
Might run into the Venomancer instead. He has gone and rotated. And Veno's really slow. Like, he has really slow movement speed as well, so he should be a pretty easy pick off here for the Ogre Magi if he gets one, which will be the Bat Rider rotating in as well. Ogre Magi, he is going to go in, he's going to go for the Venomancer, he's not going to go for Tinker.
Can he get this?
There's going to be the Ignite. He probably can, he has the stun available. There's the stun to try and Oh, there's a nice body block there, so the Venomancer having to go a different route, but he's going to be picked off anyway. He is going to be napalmed up, really slowed up. Although Tinker, he is coming in, can they get the kill? One last hit to finish off the Veno, and Tinker trying to get the kill here on the Ogre Magi, but he's going to be able to get out, and there is a invisible Brewmaster roaming around the middle lane. If Tinker comes in here, he might actually get clapped, and is there an ultimate? There is. There's a Brew split ready. I'm pretty sure he will commit it just for that kill on the Tinker.
What makes Ogre Magi really strong? His ability. I would say he's the only support that is able to dive towers at level 1. To be honest, with boots, I think he's the only hero in the game here. I mean, only support. To be honest, what do you think?
I think Jakiro he's able to as well, but not able to tank as many tower pot shots just because he hasn't got as much armor. Because Ogre Magi he has 7. I think Jakiro starts off with about 3 or 4. I could be wrong. Might even be 2.
And the regen too is really strong.
Yeah, the passive regen. Kind of like a Nyx assassin. Nyx has, I think he has the same passive regen,
really?
If not more. Yeah, Nyx assassin has base HP regeneration. That's why he used to be put in the off lane when he was first really experimented after Na'Vi played him as a support at the International.
Well, at least Enter right now has 5 last hits, so he's slowly but surely catching up. While Morphling's getting uncontested farm at all.
And he went for a Midas first. I have no issues with him picking this Midas up. They are so far ahead in this early game. I'm pretty sure his team don't actually need him for some of these early game engagements. And Ogre Magi rotating middle again. He's unrelentless in these middle ganks.
Well, yeah, I have to get back to the point there. Morphling, I think TP.Kece lineup can even go 4v5 here because the Brewlings are just too strong in the early game, so they don't actually need Morphling at all. And I think Venomancer is in a lot of troubles here.
They're looking for a target. They don't know who to get, but I think Skywrath Mage knows they're there. There are pings there from the Tinker or Venomancer. He might have gotten caught there, but he does rotate back just in time. Batrider, he has the Firefly. He has no blink yet. It is too early. There's going to be the initiation on this Skywrath Mage. He just immediately drops. Are they going to be able to catch anyone else? Venomancer very slow. Going to be glimpsed back there by the Disruptor. Is there a lasso? There's no lasso, but he's taking lots of March damage. He is going to be able to survive. And Veno trying to get the return kill and ends up dying just from the last crit by the Pandol. So 2 heroes down, both supports from AthmosFear, whereas the Tinker, he is safe. Didn't get a kill. Actually, I missed a kill there on the Tidehunter in the top lane. I just saw his HP drop to Oblivion.
I think Batrider could have steal this stack here. Oh no, he's trying to do it. This is huge. He's got Fireflies in. Go, man up. No?
He's worried that there might still be a Tinker there. He's worried about the March. So he's going to take it now. And Tinker, he's going to come back and he'll be like, where's my stack?
Oh, this is really huge. This is going to slow down the Tinker BOT a lot.
Yeah, there's a sentry ward here that might give them a little bit of vision of the bat doing this, but it's too late. It is gone. Ogre Magi throwing out the stun there on the Juggernaut, who actually has level 6, but I don't think that will be enough to actually kill that Panda. He is way too fat and he has the Primal Split.
Yep. And now suddenly, less than 10 minutes Blink Dagger on
the Batrider. And he didn't really stay in the bottom lane either. He just kind of rotated around, got those kills on the poor Skywrath Mage that was bullied the whole time in the bottom lane. And then after going middle and getting those kills, I think it was on the Venomancer, there was one on the, and then another kill on the Veno and the Skywrath Mage as well. And he just got an assist gold from there. Actually double damage. Brewmaster coming in for the poor Venomancer. He's running away for his life. Is he going to be able to make it out? Actually, he jukes the clap there. Oh my goodness, that crit. The crit.
It's nothing much you can do there. Not a fun game for Venomancer at all.
Yeah, he's just... This Venomancer pick is really being punished. I don't know. I think it was just a laning phase issue.
Well... I think what went really wrong was the level 1 Plague Ward there. Just feeding Batrider gold. Because the ward died in 2 hits. Doesn't work that way.
This Juggernaut, does he want to go for the Omni Slash here on the Disruptor? There he goes, he gets the kill there, but Brewmaster popping his ultimate, Tinker dying, and Juggernaut, he has to run away from his life. He's going to have to try and see if these Brewlings are going to expire. Then he could probably try and go for a counter kill, but there is a Batrider with the blink. There's going to be the stun, Venomancer coming in. Did that Gale miss? That Gale somehow missed. I thought that hit. There's going to be the Cyclone on the Veno. There's going to be a spin to win Juggernaut. He is not going to make it out, and Venomancer, he can't do anything. His Gale's on cooldown, and he's only got level 2 Plague Wards. He can't do anything else here. He's only level 4.
Alright, so TP.Kece once again gets away with murder here. And Venomancer's TP bottom alone here. And he has no mana at all.
Don't look at the net worth chart.
It's ugly, right? I knew it.
It's pretty bad.
And Venomancer's gonna die again. Tactical fit, space created, and mega kills on Bat Rider here.
12k gold net worth advantage. And it's 12 minutes into the game. That's literally 1k every minute.
Well, I think it could have gone worse here. Look at this net worth, it's actually only 3 cores from the side of TP.Kece is on the top, but I thought it would be at least 4 heroes would be on top of that net worth. But it's, wait, no, it's doubling for each hero.
Yeah.
Each hero is doubling the number of the highest on the side of AthmosFear.
It's a really hard game for Atmosphere. In all honesty, I'm sorry, but I really don't see them coming back into this game. They've had probably one of the worst early games I've ever seen coming out from any team. They probably weren't even expecting some of these heroes to be so aggressive, like the Bat Rider getting those kills. I don't know if Atmosphere was prepared for the Bat Rider to dive for those kills. Normally they see a lot of these Bat Riders playing very defensive and they try, but it's annoying, really is annoying.
Yeah, Bat Rider, he's really good play coming out from him there. He sees the opportunity whenever he got like 7 or 8 napalm stacks on Skyrim Mage or Venomancer, so he can go for the solo kill.
Or was it something?
7. I know 7. I saw 7 on Skyrim
okay.
Mage.
I thought it would be something like 4 or 5 stack.
Yeah, while he was diving, it was 4 and 5. He keeps stacking until 7 and deals so much damage.
Now Morphling, he's going to be silenced up, but is there enough damage to actually kill him? Morphling just going to contest right clicks here with the Scarf Mage, and actually the Juggernaut ulti not actually going to connect to the Morphling, and oh my goodness, then there's going to be the kill there on the Scarf Mage, and Juggernaut, he can't kill the Morphling.
Oh.
That just did not work. That was a bit sloppy, and actually there's going to be a kill here on the poor, who's that? That was actually a Venomancer. I could not see because there were 4 heroes literally cuddling that poor Veno in all directions.
This is disaster. A lineup designed for Atmosphere is to win the early game. Early aggressions here, all their heroes are based on that. But right now, their early game is not looking good at all. Or I would say disaster.
This is disastrous. This is as if like a tsunami hit, and then another tsunami hit right afterwards. There was just no way to recover. If they only have 2 kills too, if they can maybe slowly get those one hero pickoffs, then I guess it's going to be very good for them. Especially considering how far behind they are, because you know how the new mechanics work, right? It's based on team net worth. So if they get some support pickoffs, it should be okay. But they're not being given the opportunity to get any kills.
The rubber band effect used to be really strong and teams can come back really easily, but it has been nerfed here and there a little bit, so not that strong anymore. But still, I still believe in comebacks. But, well, I still believe in comebacks, but not in this game though.
Yeah, this game, it just feels like it's already been lost from really point 1. Because they were supposed to win their lanes, or not even win their lanes. They don't have to do that. Actually, Bat Rider coming in from the back. There's going to be so much damage thrown onto the Scarab Mage. He pops immediately. Lasso was thrown onto the Juggernaut, and he does get popped as well. Disruptor snagging that last hit. So already 2 heroes down. They were going to try and defend, but they weren't prepared for the Bat or the Brewmaster there. Actually, there's going to be a Cyclone on the Venomancer in the back line, so they might get the kill here. No Brewmaster. Just being cheeky there. Just cycloning the poor Veno in the air. I think Venomancer was having a heart attack when it was up there too.
Of course, I mean... We are looking close, the score is looking real close to 2-2-3. The reverse of 3-2-2. It's reaching there. It's there soon.
Oh my...
But, yeah, okay.
So we're almost at the 20k net worth lead here for TP.Kece. 20k.
Only 16 minutes in here, so...
That's
average
more than 1k per minute.
Yeah, that's
absurd. Completely and utterly absurd. And there's gonna be a free rotation as well. I'm pretty do they really want to contest this? Oh no, never mind, they're just dewarding. I just saw Scarith Mage in the jungle and I was thinking, wow, they're very brave. I don't think I'd even bother trying to go into Roche Pit at this stage. Even with the Tidehunter Ravage, he hasn't actually been active with his team. He's still been in the lane trying to get at his Blink Dagger. But I think even with the Blink Dagger, they would not have enough to take down any of these heroes.
Midas him. Morphling. Midas. Midas. Alright. It's got Midas.
Oh, it was off cooldown.
It was off cooldown since they were hitting Roshan. Oh well. But right now, I think Atmosphere really needs... Okay, save your thoughts. Because...
I don't think my thoughts had to be saved there. It just happened so quickly.
It doesn't need to, because... Alright, Tinker, on the bright side, he gets his BOT here, but a really late BOT, to be honest. 17 minutes, and... Not sure how helpful it is, because...
I think it's okay. It's okay considering how much he has been harassed this entire game, and there is a hasted Brewmaster on the hill. Oh my goodness. Who's gonna get caught here by the Brewmaster? They're thinking about defending their tower. I think they should just give up this tower. They know it's gonna end badly if they step outside their base at this stage. Now there is gonna be a semi-low Morphling actually, but he's got the Aegis, so he's not too worried if he dies. He'll probably save the waveform. Even then, I don't even think he needs to save the waveform. He could just morph strength and just right-click somebody to death.
He can't even die now. I mean, if the only way Morphling will die, which is getting silenced, but right now, even though he got silenced, he has Manta, so it doesn't matter. Silence, its effectiveness, it's going down right now. It's not working at all.
So 3 heroes are converging onto this top T2 tower. It's sitting pretty low. This will go down very quickly, without a doubt, and looks like they're going to try and rotate to defend the tower, but I don't think they can even do anything, even with the Tinker here. He might actually get caught here by the Bat Rider. He is Fireflying. He is going to be lassoed up here. Venomancer not able to throw out the Gale in time, so Tinker here is going to be lassoed into TP.Kece, and he dies immediately. And Juggernaut actually running forward. Does he really want to try and fight some of these heroes? He does throw the spin. He has Omni Slash available. There was the Disruptor ultimate and the Kinetic Field, but not going to connect on anyone, and oh my goodness, the spin ran out. He does get the Omni Slash, but only level 1. They might get a kill here on the Panda. Can they get this? Oh no, he splits in time, so oh my goodness, so much damage. 2 heroes already down 3. They're going to get a free kill here on the Tidehunter as well. There was going to be a glimpse actually on the Venomancer as well, so a whole team wipe for AF. Oh my goodness.
This is it? The scores is real? 2-2-3?
2-2-3. Oh.
Well, look at this backdoor regen, it's so annoying. Alright, finally they got it. Fine. So yeah, out of this engagement they get nothing. I mean, the score 2s remain for a pretty long time already. They're looking for the 3rd kill here, which can be pretty hard.
They're just going to rotate middle and get that easy. It's full HP. It's going to take them a while to take it to their lineup though. They're not the best pushing heroes. Take them a little.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, they can just, you know, staff the lineup of Atmosphere out. Atmosphere out. Just making sure they stay at their tier 3 here. They're not gonna get much farm at all. And Tinker's probably gonna steal all the team's farm. And once he got lasso, he's dead. That's the end. Full stop.
He's looking for another lasso. He might get the poor Venomancer who is sitting outside his base. He's looking at the Venom. No, he might get the Tinker instead. Is there going to be a quick Gale to save the Tinker? He's trying to body block him up. Oh no, he's just going to run to base. He's going to say, it's okay Tinker, it's fine. You'll live. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And actually, Venom getting caught there in the Kinetic Field Static Storm combo. Oh my goodness, monster kill there on the Bat Rider, and actually Morphling going to able to secure a kill there on the Scarith Mage, and actually Juggernaut is going to die as well. Even though he is spinning, it's not going to protect him from these physical right clicks, and he does get brought down 2 and tied. What can he do? He's still saving up for his Blink Dagger. It's 20 minutes into the game. I wouldn't actually call it a bad timing, but it's not a bad timing if your team is able to pretty much work without you, and that's not the case this game.
It is bad though, because Tidehunter is on the same net worth as Disruptor, who is position 7. It's not just 6, 7, because he bought everything and gave Ogre Magi the farm, so I would say he's position 6 or 7.
Oh goodness, there's gonna be a blink forward to stun the Scarith Mage, and he actually gets brew clapped as well. They can't even leave their base without just being taken down, and they get taken down so quickly as well. There's so much nuke damage and right clicks coming out from TP.Kece that if they're not together, then you see their hero for a moment, you turn away, and you look back and you see a corpse or even a gravestone where they were. So not a great game. And Morphling is actually slowly pushing the bottom lane, and I'm actually a little bit afraid to try and fight him. His team is actually in the middle. Rat as he is, Firefly. He is alone, like, he can do whatever he likes because he has the Aegis. I actually think it's expired now. Never mind, it has expired. There's gonna be a Lasso there on the Venom, he dies immediately. There's gonna be a nice kinetic field that connects on two heroes. Scarab Mage very low. Actually gonna throw the ultimate as well, but it's a split Brewmaster, so he's not gonna get anything there, but Juggernaut taking so much damage here, gonna be finished off there by the Brewmaster. I'm pretty sure there's a little Radiance burn there from the Fire Panda. And looking for the Cyclone here with the Storm Panda. They do find it on the Tidehunter.
To be honest,
actually, they're blinking back.
That was the 3-hit Omi Slash, so Morphling was there like, that's cute, dude. Because I did nothing because it's share onto the illusions of Morphling too.
Well, and actually, they blink forward and go for this Tidehunter. He's actually going to use the Ravage, but he's sandwiched in by 4 heroes. He's not getting out. That...
And Morphling just going full ham here.
Yeah, he can do whatever he likes. He's already really tanky as is. Like, he's sitting on 93 plus 42 agility. And he's actually not afraid with 1k HP. If you're not afraid with 1k HP, that's an issue.
That's just the power of Manta, because, I mean, they need silence to shut down Morphling. Like a Doom, a Skyrim Mage Ancient Seal, but Manta just solved the problem. Like...
Doom would have been the only other spell really to
effective.
shut this Morphling down, but the Doom wasn't he banned?
No,
I'm not too sure if he was banned.
Big. He wasn't banned too.
Oh, okay. But they went for the Tidehunter, so they wouldn't have been able to pick up the Doom unless they replaced the Juggernaut with the Doom as their position, I guess, position 1 carry.
Yep.
Oh, here's gonna be the Lasso. Again, this one's on the Juggernaut. He's not getting out. Actually getting double multicasted there. Mystic Flare thrown out. Not really gonna connect on anyone but that Morphling. He is gonna drop a little bit low, but his teammates are just gonna earn him back up to full, and he'll be fine.
But he's pretty low on mana now, so he should be play safer a little bit. But he doesn't care. He's still just playing aggressive as usual. Right now, there's a heart on Brewmaster here. It's pretty much unkillable.
23 minutes.
Unkillable?
It pretty much is. Like 23 minutes into the game, you got Phase Boots, Drums, Blink Dagger, Heart. How do you get that farm? Unless you're incredibly far ahead. And with a Panda this fat, I'm pretty sure he can definitely delay the split if he wants to. Like he could just sit in the middle of them, wait till he's at least maybe like a quarter left, and then maybe go for the split, or... I don't know, man, this Panda.
I got the idea of this heart here. You know what's the idea behind? It's, I bling in, come at me, bro. Just hit me all you have. And I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna try and split.
And not just that, but with the heart, you can actually tank the tower, because the tower doesn't cancel the heart regen. It's only hero damage. Actually, it's going to be silenced up, so he's not going to be able to throw the ultimate. He was going to, but unfortunately cancelled halfway through the duration. There was a static storm there by the Disruptor. There's actually a Venomancer ultimate thrown out as well, taking a lot of damage. The Batrider, he's going to sit back a little bit. He doesn't even need to go in there. His team doesn't even need him. He still has the Lasso available if he wants to use it on anyone.
Must say his Primal split here. And Heart to regen him back up.
Was actually blinked forward by the Batrider. He has to blink out though because there was a March of Machines just casted and he didn't want to take any more damage. There's so many earn charges on this Disruptor. He's still at 9 earn charges, even though he's just used 2 on for his teammates. There's going to be a Mystic Flare popped on those 2 heroes. Morphling just moves back a little bit and continues on the siege, and that's the middle Raxes as well. So 2 sets of Raxes down for AthmosFear. The top tower and Raxes are at stake. Can they can't make, I don't know, they just cannot make a defense no matter what they do. There's gonna be a blink. Oh, double multicast. He didn't actually get to throw the lasso. He was silenced up, so he's gonna be able to live for another day. But Tide going in for the blink. There's no follow-up though. He tries to initiate for his team. There's the Brew split. Who are they going to finish up first? Juggernaut, he is stunned up. He is very low. There is going to be the Morphling to finish him up. There's going to be a disruptor glimpse there on the Tidehunter. He actually is going to stay and throw an Anchor Smash, but he will die. Did Morphling go Deso? Morphling went for Deso.
Morphling is still alive the whole fight. I mean, I think I love this Deso build because inside, guys, I want to end this game early. Stop wasting our energy on this game. So I'm gonna buy Deso, which is not a usual item. No,
Yeah, you
I mean
don't
not just
normally-
usual. People don't buy Deso on Morphling. That's the thing. And he bought it. Just I want to end this game early.
That's Mega Creeps. So, unfortunately for Atmosphere, I'm actually expecting a GG call soon.
Nah, they're not
That-
gonna call GG. It's pretty much standard.
Fight all the way to the end.
Yep.
All the
And-
way to the end. There's
But-
gonna be a spin there by the Juggernaut. He's trying to do something for his team, but even though he's spinning, he's taking tons of damage there from the Panda.
Let's have a bet here. Can they get their third kill here?
Third kill.
No, I'm not trying to joke here. I think they can get it because I think TP.Kece is gonna dive the fountain and they're probably gonna die. What do you think?
I think they might get 2 if they dive the fountain. Now this is if they dive the fountain.
Well, I do that in pubs all the time. When you're crushing your enemy, you just
But
dive
this
the
isn't a
fountain.
pub, man. This is an actual tournament now. There's going to be a clap onto the Tidehunter. He actually popped his Kraken Shell. Now that's a passive, so he didn't pop it himself. There is no Tidehunter Ravage to disengage this, and poor Venomancer, he was the one to actually take the lasso. Juggernaut Omni Slash to get
Oh,
the kill.
the
There's one. We just need one more. One more kill. Actually, there's going to be the glimpse there on the Juggernaut. He has no spin. That actually is going to be a Static Storm as well, so he's going to be picked off here. Oh no, he might be able to run away. He is pretty fast. Going to be throwing out the spin. Morphling, he is morphing straight. He might die here. He does die too. 44. Oh no, went 445.
Nino is
They
so
got
smart.
2
Is that
kills.
4th kill there? Oh my god.
They might
I
get
didn't
lucky and get
expect
a
that.
5th one here if they want to.
Oh, they
So
will
there's
only
gonna be the
die.
buyback on the Juggernaut. Is he gonna defend or is he? He might go here for the Brewmaster. Brew, he is getting a little bit low, but his heart is healing him up. Actually, there's a Morphling. Right.
And he still has his Primal Split. He didn't even use it. He doesn't even need it. So that's
Okay, so they're gonna get their 5th kill here. Juggernaut, he does die. There is gonna be an instant pop there onto the Venomancer as well. Mystic Flare was thrown out, but no one's really taking damage, so looks like it is gonna be stuck at 4 kills. So GG well played by both teams. TP.Kece completely outplaying their opponent, not only in the laning phase, but also in the mid game, and you could say the semi-mid late game. Oh my goodness, this game just did not work for Atmosphere at all.
Yep, their lineup revolved around those early game kills because their heroes are really strong in the early game. Juggernaut, Venomancer, Skywrath Mage, then Tidehunter if he got his level 6. But their early game, their laning phase just gone horribly wrong. Just disaster.
Did you see the no deaths on this Brewmaster and Batrider?
Just
No
clean
deaths.
shit. This is called clean
Oh
shit.
my goodness. Oh well, so that's pretty much it for this game. Thanks for watching, guys. I guess we'll just advertise ourselves here before you move on to a couple of other ongoing streams. Thanks for watching. My name's Nino. I'm English caster for today. I'm not streaming on Twitch, but if you want to follow my Twitch, go ahead. Twitch.tv/DannyLie, DANELIE, and I have my Facebook, my YouTube, and my Dota buff in the information section down there as well. So go ahead and take a look. Like my Facebook page, follow my YouTube, do whatever you like.
Yep, thank you guys. So you can also follow me at Mr.No TV, MRNO TV. Thanks guys.
I don't think anyone even needed to know how to type that out.
Well, no, I'm just trying to copy your style, just reading out everything in case people.
Oh, alright then. Okay. But thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll jump into another game in a moment.